Hey everyone, it's Misty from the Jolly Fat Elf. Welcome back to another Festive Friday video. You may be looking at this and going, what the heck did she do to that poor gingerbread? I had what I sometimes call a crafting temper tantrum. Nothing was going right and I tried to put white gel pen over it and finally I was just like, screw it, I hate it. I'm gonna start all over. And then I tried to start all over and I just wasn't loving any of it. So I decided, time to move on to something different. So I decided that since I wasn't really feeling inspired by any of my stamp sets, that I would try something a little different. So I'm going to challenge myself to make a card without using any stamps. I'm just going to use pattern paper. So I'm going to use this pad from Kaiser Craft. This is called Gingerbread. And what's great about this pad of paper, I've shown it before, we used it a couple weeks ago in that pink and green kit, is that a card that they have these tags that are super cute, and they have a back couple pages that are cutouts, borders, all sorts of things. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I want to use this really cute Santa. He's a little cutie Santa, and I thought we would use maybe some border or one of these. I don't know yet. So let's just use some punch outs to make a card. So I've already decided on a card base. I'm going to use chocolate chip. This was cut down from 8.5 by 11. I cut it at 4 1/4, scored it at 5.5. So chocolate chip from Stampin' Up. And I thought we would use this as the bottom layer. And he is just so stinking cute. Little fat Santa. Little fat Santa. Or, see, let me just be honest with you guys. I am depressed. I don't know why I'm depressed, but I felt some depression kind of sinking in the last week or so. And I'm trying to get in to see someone, and it's been, ugh. I haven't been able to get in to see anybody. So honestly, I just don't have any desire to craft. And I don't want to be like that because I really enjoy crafting and I really enjoy like our time together, as crazy as that sounds. So I'm really trying to push through it. And I missed last week and I don't want to miss another one. So just bear with me. I'm trying to get through it and I'm trying to work through it the best I can. But I'm a little down, and so my mojo is kind of missing in action, and it's making me mad. So, but yeah, so let's see what we can pull out of this. Let's see how we can salvage this little thing. I really love this Merry Christmas, everyone. Cut out. And that's probably TMI, or I'm maybe oversharing, but you know what? I think I want to be honest with you guys, and you know, life happens, and sometimes life is unicorn and rainbows, and sometimes life is the sewer, and there's not anything particular in my life that's causing issues. I just don't feel my normal self, and that's bothersome because you guys know how I am with you guys on camera is how I am in my normal life. I'm happy-go-lucky, you know, really having a good time, those kinds of things, and I just haven't felt that way in a couple of weeks. So I don't know what triggered it. All I know is that it feels like it's getting worse instead of better, and so I want to really nip it in the bud. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to be 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this is 4 1/4 by 5.5, so we need to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Cut the other way, Misty. So that gives us 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. So let's try right? Probably not. 5 3/8. So yeah, it's been a rough week. I've basically cried every day this week, which is not like me either. So I don't know what the heck came over me, but something did, and I'm ready for it to go away. Go away and leave me alone. Alright, so here's Ariyoshi, and he's so cute. And if you guys watched my haul the other day, you know that a special thing came in the mail. So I've got some snail. Finally I got some snail. Don't get me wrong, I love fast views, but I make too many mistakes to rely on fast views all the time. And I like to save my ATG gun when I'm doing bigger projects. So this is from Stampin' Up. All you do is pop it off and you put it together like this, and then you go like this, and your snail is ready to go. Where's my recycling bin? Okay, so let's get some snail. Oh yeah, I missed that sound. Actually, I have a couple of things to talk to you about today. The first is, well, it's all Stampin' Up related, but if you haven't ever heard of My Paper Pumpkin, it is a subscription-based service from Stampin' Up, and you basically sign up. You can purchase months in advance, but you can sign up month to month, and it's normally $19.95, and with shipping is included, but $19.95 plus tax. And what happens is you get a crafting kit. It comes in a little box, cute little red box, sent to your doorstep every month. And in it is all the supplies you need to complete a project. And the projects have been very, very, very cute lately. And in the box you get a stamp set, an ink spot, which is just a miniature Stampin' Up ink. Comes with the acrylic block, and it comes with all the materials and the instructions you need to complete the craft as is in the box. Of course, those of us that are crafty know that you can always change things around or do things the way you really want to do them. So, if you've never signed up before, Stampin' Up is having a promotion where you can get 2 months at 50% off. So basically for, $9, $10, you get 2 kits for 2 months. You can quit after that, you don't have to keep going, but it's a great way. I've been really mentioning it to people who are new to crafting because it's a great way to build up your stash for not a lot of money. So, I like this one, I think. So I'll have the details and the link to where you can sign up in the description box below, and I'll flash it up on the screen somewhere to give you the details with the coupon code. But unfortunately, it's only for new subscribers. So if you're already a subscriber, it won't give you a discount. I like this, but I don't think this is what I want to use. I've been drawn to this bigger looking one. Like this one. Oh, what about this one? And the second thing I want to remind you about is that if you're interested in a catalog, make sure you email me with your PayPal address. The catalog will be free. I just ask that you pay to ship it. And it's shipping priority mail, so you'll get it in your hands in just a couple of days. If you already have a demonstrator, you're going to want to get your catalog from them, because if I know some demonstrators are offering a promotion if you purchase a certain amount of money, a certain amount in products from them, etc., that you'll get a free catalog. So yeah. I'm just going to rip all these out. The unfortunate thing is this won't fit in one of my cute little quart size bags, so I'll have to get a gallon size bag for this one. And I should have done this before I glued it down. I think that's kind of cute. It looks like he's holding it, right? Maybe we'll go right there. Okay, I like this. I'm liking this. So yeah, the My Paper Pumpkin, to me, that's a fantastic deal. And it's no obligation. So you can keep paying, you know, $19.95 a month and keep getting stamp sets and crafts and stuff. You know, you can give it as a gift. If you know someone that's crafty, I think it's especially great for like nieces and nephews or grandkids. I got my niece a subscription or a couple of boxes, and she really enjoys it because, like I said, it comes with all of the instructions, and it's very, very simple. Very, very simple to put together. So again, I'll leave everything in the description box below, and I think 50% off the first 2 months. It's fantastic. And again, you don't have to, there's no obligation. So you can cancel anytime, or you can skip months. You can do that as well. So yeah, it ends June 10th. So if you order a catalog for me, you're gonna get one of these. And then I also made you a bookmark with the end colors, so you can see all the end colors stamped out. And then I also made you a wish list, so you can keep track of things that you want, and it's a thank you from me. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that. Get your catalogs. I like this. I like this. I'm feeling much better about this card. Again, sorry to bring you guys down with my issues, but sometimes we have them, and that's kind of like therapy. I'm not going to talk about what's bothering me though, because number one, I can't exactly tell you what it is because I really don't know, but I'm sure I will cry if I try to start talking about anything, and that's not what you're here for. You're here for cute cards. So we need to come up with a new Saturdays for Soldiers, because those of you that message me, I appreciate it. Sandy Allknock, they're closing down Saturdays for Soldiers, and for a good reason, because our soldiers are coming home. So that's always, you know, that's always positive, but at the same time, it's like, well, what am I going to do on my Saturday videos now? Like, what am I going to... So you guys let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see, you know, more making card multiples in fast motion? Do you want to see, yeah, just let me know what you want to see. Just leave a comment here, or you can leave it on tomorrow's video. I'm going to do them until, well, the rest of June, I mean, the rest of May. And then I'm going to get my, you know, any hero mail together, and I'm going to get my box sent in, because the last day to send in a box is, August 1st. So I want to make sure that all of my cards get in. I still have a lot of cute images to use on too, so I'll be excited to use those on other things. Let's add some shimmer, because why? Because it's Christmas, and Christmas needs some shimmer. So yeah, if you're not feeling, you know, crafty, or you just want to challenge yourself in something, you know, do something new and something different, a lot of companies now have, you know, either journaling cards or little tags in, excuse me, their stamps, not stamp sets, in their paper pads. So you can totally make cards without ever having to break out any ink or any stamps. Take that Jolly Fancy and with some shimmer. Shimmery, shimmery Santa Claus. Shimmery, shimmery Santa Claus. Being depressed doesn't stop me from singing, y'all. I'll be better. Don't worry about me. I'm just... Normally I can kind of... I think we all get depressed at some points, and normally I can kind of bring myself out of it, but this has just been an emotional funk that just won't go away, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Shimmery, shimmery Santa Claus. Perfect. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? I think it turned out really cute. You can put, you guys know I haven't been putting mats on the inside because I haven't thought of what I want to put in them. So I'm going to save that for a later date. So yeah, let's see if we can see the shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, Santa Claus. Shimmery, shimmery, Santa Claus. Okay, guys, so that's it for this week's Festive Friday. Like I said, I had a tantrum and I murdered the gingerbread. Oh, the humanity of it all. So they went in a trash can, but I will, I'm not going to give up on that card. I really want to use those images in a shaker card. I've wanted to do that since I bought that stamp set over a year ago. So one of these Festive Fridays, you're going to see me do it. So, like I said, mentioned the paper pumpkin, 50% off for 2 months. All of this information will be in the description box below over on YouTube. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at thejollyfatelf@gmail.com. Links to my Stampin' Up! Store, of course, is always in the description box below. Don't forget that if you want a catalog, also email me at thejollyfatelf@gmail.com with your PayPal address. If you don't take PayPal, or if you don't have PayPal, I'll take a check or money order. Just email me and I'll give you my address and you can get that in the mail. As soon as I get it, I'll send it off to you. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm going to post my 1,000 subscriber video giveaway thing this weekend at some point once I figured out what I'm going to do. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. I love you and I appreciate you. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be all right. I'm just in a funk and I'll get out of it. I just need to spend a little money. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.